The rainforest, perched atop a 60-meter-high phoenix eye tree, reaching only to the clouds, with two towering, swirling gusts of wind above, presents an awe-inspiring height that intimidates onlookers. Yet it cannot deter the inhabitants' swift and agile steps. This phoenix eye tree, 6 years old and half a meter in diameter, is a natural ladder in the rainforest, its trunk studded with steel spikes, the marks left by generations of inhabitants during their pilgrimages. It is also their only climbing foothold. The climbers squeeze tightly into the steel spikes, inching their way upward. Their entire weight is supported by their limbs gripping the several-meter-high spikes, their upper limbs straining against the pull of their entire body. The wind on their shoulders and back provides continuous force, and their legs must exert even more force, for the limbs are the only support. Traveling back and forth at tens of meters in the air requires constant, stable exertion. Even a slight slip could lead to utter ruin. Each step upward is accompanied by heavy panting. Each leap is a test of the limits of physical endurance. Before long, he had climbed to a height of 40 meters, the only sound the whooshing wind in his ears. His entire body swayed slightly with the tree trunk. A sudden gust of wind could cause a violent swarm of bees to emerge. Any mishap could be fatal. Only by maintaining focus and concentration could he adjust his posture in an instant. 40 meters in the air, every second was a test of willpower. He knew that the closer he got to the tree, the more opportunities he would encounter. Only by maintaining complete calmness and focus could he reach this bamboo high in the sky. He moved with extreme steadiness, testing each step on the steel spikes before placing his hand, ensuring it was fully supported by his body weight. He felt as if he were an extension of the tree trunk, subtly adjusting his center of gravity with the sway of the trunk, never daring to be careless. Finally, he reached the vicinity of the tree, just one last burst of energy away from securing himself. He freed one hand to press his acupoints. Using the steel spikes, he propelled himself upwards, stabilizing himself. He climbed onto the branches of a tree, and only when his feet were firmly planted on the ground did he finally exhale a long breath. Looking down, he saw the cascading tree trunks forming a vast, surging forest floor beneath him. The wind was propelling him to use the tobacco he carried with him, a life-saving technique passed down for centuries in Southeast Asia. It was also the first line of defense against the swarm of bees. The tobacco itself wouldn't harm the bees, but it would be swallowed by them. Aggressive. These large winds were known as the killer winds of Southeast Asia, their toxicity and aggression far exceeding that of the bees. This time, it could penetrate 2 layers of ordinary windproof pants. Once it reached the uterus, it would burst forth, leaving no survivors. He slowly made his way towards the hive along the branches, using the pressure points of his knife. Gently parting the wind, he revealed a widened blade, hundreds of meters in diameter. The blade was taken from the clearly sealed area of the uterus. The mature uterus was free of insects, while the larval stage was in the next generation of the swarm. He carefully took out the plastic bag, removing it without touching it, intending to use it to incubate the wind. Taking a pair of twins and not doing things that are obviously unacceptable is an old rule passed down from their ancestors in the rainforest. After finishing, he wiped the rice noodles clean with a cloth to prevent slipping. He then began to climb down the tree, relying on a strong upward momentum, but relying entirely on the principle of descent, which actually depleted his physical strength. He used his feet to probe downwards, precisely targeting each steel spike. Only after confirming that he could support his entire weight did he slowly descend. Chongqing remained pressed against the tree, but dared not move backward. The sustained effort of climbing for several months still caused his legs to swell. He wasn't strong, and his speed was constantly measured, making the steel spikes steady, step by step. He retreated, exhaling. Only with the last step did he land on the soft soil of the fish forest. This adventure from dozens of meters in the air was finally over. The dangers faced by others have instilled in them a habit of being brave but not hasty, taking only what is necessary and measured. This is the survival rule that the rainforest people have instilled in them.